This video is sponsored by Fishing Clash.
This is not my normal video. Guys, today I'm making the 7-hour drive to Kentucky to do some backwoods camping in the LBL, as well as, most importantly, put my Hybrid Hunter Slingbow to the ultimate test. Bow fishing for river monsters at the Kentucky Dam. All this and more on today's ZNA vlog. Hope you guys like it. Guys, everybody knows the worst part of a fishing trip is that it eventually ends. Me personally, I'm not even there yet and I'm excited to go back. Very unfortunately, we can't always be on a fishing trip, and while nothing's really ever gonna beat the real thing, get it? Luckily, in the 21st century, we got the next best thing. It's called Fishing Clash, and it's today's sponsor. Download the game completely free, and within a matter of minutes, you're gonna be joining the over 50 million players, reeling in exotic fish from insane locations all around the world, all without ever leaving the comfort of your air conditioning. Sounds pretty nice, huh? Guys, never run out of things to do. The game is constantly being updated with new fisheries and challenges to keep you hooked. Download the game from the App Store or Google Play completely for free. Use my code ZNA and you're gonna get a gift worth over $19. It's worth $20, including a unique avatar. Completely free. That's a pretty good deal. Free for a $20 gift? It's like all profit. I don't get how they can afford to just give away these avatars. Thank you so much, Fishing Clash, for sponsoring the video. Let's get back to it. Glasses Eli here. I'm at the wonderful, beautiful land between the lakes in Kentucky. Here's my campsite. Let me show you around. Got the fire pit. I made this at 11 o'clock last night when I pulled up. Here's where I slept. I thought it might have been some kind of, I don't know, one of those fancy European crunchy mattresses, but no, I think it's a broken toilet. I don't even know how that got out here. Here's where I eat my sunflower seeds and drink my LaCroix. Nah, I'm kidding. Here's my actual campsite. Here's the tent where I did not sleep last night. I tried, I really did, but back in Illinois, it's so humid. As my wife says, it's like drinking the air. You can extrapolate from there how bad it was in Kentucky. I just kind of had to make a little gorilla nest in the truck. I am actually at the land between the lakes. Just pulled in about 7 o'clock last night. The ranger handled these rough trails like a pro. It truly is a gorgeous campsite. The one downside of the more remote sites like this that you kind of need like 4-wheel drive to get to, is like you saw up there, they don't get quite as much attention from the people who maintain the parks. There's a fair bit of like broken glass in the fire pits. There's a busted toilet up there. That little concrete structures, really nightmare fuels, like alcohol bottles stuffed in weird places. That's the unfortunate part, but you do get views like this, peace and quiet, aside from the screeching insects, and way less dogmen than I thought there'd be. I was expecting maybe 3 or 4 last night. None. Really nice. Woke up to a beautiful view, went back to sleep, woke up to a different, also beautiful view. Now it's time to cook up a little breakfast before I head out to the Kentucky Dam and see if I can shoot a fish. Let's get it going. Look, man, no hands. If you never tried this on a steak, this Epicurean specialty truffle, Parmesan, and black garlic seasoning, I'm not just saying this, I made a lot of steaks in my time. Every single one that I made for somebody else where I used that seasoning, they said it was the best steak they ever had. Just about every single time. I don't want to exaggerate. I will say the seasoning situation is most optimal if you're able to leave it marinating overnight in that Parmesan stuff, but no matter what, it's a cheat code. Strip on the side. Man, it is gonna be a hot one. Just this sun melting me right now. Ooh, baby. I'm gonna make a little coffee. We got biting flies. You know, I was so excited that somehow there were really no mosquitoes out here, but I guess we got biting flies. I'll definitely take a biting fly over a mosquito though. This reminds me of that one guy with his prison meals. Got a little bit of cucumber lime Gatorade, some lemon lime, not LaCroix, Waterloo. Big difference, guys. Sierra Trading Post's finest, Hyde Tropic Cyclone. And some electrolytes. Woo. Ah. Okay, come on. That's gratuitous. I'll leave you to think about what you've done. Oof, baby. That is perfect. Thank you, Lord. Oh, that is exactly what I needed. Lord, thank you so much for this food. Thank you for this really, truly incredible opportunity that you've given me in a career. Thank you for my wonderful wife. Thank you for my epically cute kids. Thank you, Father, so much for the incredible success that I truly believe you're going to give me with this bow fishing. Thank you so much, Father, for everything. It's in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ, I pray. Amen. I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, we're going to get our bow fishing all set up. Got a whole new band set here. I haven't even stretched these yet, so we got to get these warmed up. And we got our bow fishing reel. So, Allen keys galore. Let's get these bands on. So you face it towards you, upside down, and you face the D-loop towards the whisker biscuit, and you put the two loops just right over the arms. See, like that. Then when you flip it over and you pull them back over the clamps, then everything is nice and oriented properly. Let's get these clamps on. Man, from what I've been reading online, carp are not super big on hot, sunny days, especially not like midday when everything's hottest. So this might be a little bit of a struggle session today. I might even have to wait for it to cool down a little bit, wait till a little later in the day. I think there was an outdoor store on the way here. I think I'd like to check that out, see what they got. Alrighty, so there it is. The only issue is if I put my head at a natural angle with the headgear on, let's see what happens if I turn it. Even if I slide it around on my head trying to get a good angle, you're always gonna be kind of wondering if you're actually getting a shot. That is where this little guy comes in. That is so sick. It's like a first-person shooter. Definitely usable, not bad looking at all. Really cool. Let's set up the target and take a few shots. Not sure if you guys can even see that, but getting very good accuracy. Real ones remember these, huh? Comment down below if you remember these. I could have never known when I made these things. 8 years later, I'd have a wife and kids, and I'd be off on a crazy camping and fishing trip out in Kentucky. Life is crazy. There we go, the Carp Clubber 3000. I forgot to make an action cam attachment for it, but basically, pretend this is a fish. You go. Pretty sweet, huh? Well, 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 looks like I'm stalling. I am kind of nervous. I've never done anything like this before. Let's see how it goes. Alrighty, here we go. These action cams never do it justice, but these roads are pretty treacherous. These areas you definitely need four-wheel drive to get to. It's kind of a cool little thing they have set up. The more secluded campgrounds are of course going to be further out there, and the more and more of these treacherous roads you have to drive over, the more serious you have to be about getting to the campsite. You get what I'm saying? Like a family in a minivan, they're going to get the more tame campsites that are near the roads. You know, the stuff with the electricity and the water hookups and stuff. You gotta kind of understand what I'm saying a little bit here, right? It makes some sense, I'm pretty sure, or I'm just tremendously dehydrated. I might not actually even be driving right now. I'm just hallucinating. Oh, here's a big one. Oh, You can't kill a ranger. It's a lot of fun though. I don't get to test my truck like this very often. Alrighty, what road is this? Alright, Kentucky Dam. Oh, geez. 37 minutes away. Normally that's like a nothing drive, but I drove for 7 hours yesterday. I'm kind of over it. I don't really have a choice in the matter, I guess. Here we go. Holy smokes. Man, cameras do not do anything justice. This place is nuts. This very much seems like a place I should not be. I feel like I'm driving up on some like military base or something. This place is nuts. This makes me uneasy. I saw a guy just drive past who looked like a fisherman type guy, so I think this is it. Woo, I'm excited. Guys, if you knew the absolute heck I had been through, not to find this place, but just to find somewhere I could fish. Illinois is just evil, bro. Wow, wee wee wow. It's so big. I'm just gonna go check out the water down there. Check out that ultra wide. Oh boy. Ooh, I almost just walked past the stairs. I'm so brainwashed by Illinois. I have like rules and regulations, PTSD. Every time I see a sign, I'm like, oh no, it's gonna be telling me I'm not allowed to fish here. I gotta get out of Illinois, man. Gotta scoop the family, get the heck out. Everywhere else is just so nice. I'm gonna be honest, guys, from where I'm standing, I do not see any fish. Just big freaking birds. I very much might just be completely out of season. I do not see a single fish. I'm not calling it a bust yet because it is like 11 something right now, probably 11:30. It's just getting to the hot part of the day. I would just feel so much better if I could just see one fish. Oh, I saw a teeny little guy jump. I'm just not seeing anything. Actually, you know what I am seeing? Little teensy tiny little minnows. Am I just straight up so out of season that every fish I would even try for is a baby right now? Womp womp. Alright, considering there's literally no one out here except like a boat all the way out there, I gotta kind of assume that the actual fishermen know more than I do. Whether that's like a seasonal thing or if it's just a time of day thing, right now is not when I'm supposed to be out here. So I'm gonna hope that it's just that it's the, you know, hot part of the day. The fish are hiding in the cooler areas of the water. I'm gonna go hang out in town for a little bit, maybe grab some lunch. We'll come back here when the sun's a little lower. Oh boy, it's 5 o'clock. I was just down there. I rushed up here because I was down there peeping around for big ones and I saw this monster just come out of a cloud of minnows. Man, those minnows will hypnotize you. Whoa, did you guys see that? Never actually seen one do that. I don't know how many times I've been up and down those stairs today. It's a really good thing the scenery was pretty dang beautiful because that was all I would see for the rest of the day. Tons and tons of really great footage of this rock right here. Pretty nice rock actually now that I'm looking at it. Now we call it a bust. I was just waiting there, waiting and waiting and waiting. This guy comes down. Looks a lot more experienced than me. He's got like full compound bow and everything. He walks up on that little path. He's like, you see anything? No. How long you been here? About an hour. And he just leaves. He just leaves. It's like, yeah, makes sense. Like, what, you gotta wait your own hour? No, just use the hour that I just wasted and save your own hour and just leave. Glad I could help. Pretty safe to say morale was at an all-time low. I was 1 day into a 2-day trip. I had met one fish in passing. To make everything worse, I'm headed back to the campsite. I see this black helicopter just like making rounds over and over and over around my campsite. I don't know what they're looking for. It could be they're looking for a serial killer, I don't know. Or probably a dog man, honestly, that's more likely. I get back to the campsite, they're still flying around like well into the dark hours. I know I'm not gonna get any sleep. It's loud as heck, it's scary, I don't know what they're looking for. So I just like shovel down this grotesque stir fry of undercooked potatoes and mushrooms and Archer's meat sticks. I just drove up to the recreation area parking lot in the dark through those crazy trails, and then I slept in my truck, sitting straight up. It was very, very safe to say by this point. Alright, 6:30. If this doesn't do it, I don't know what will. Crazy what a wet wipe and a toothbrush can do for your morale. Nothing. All right, let's go. Test. I'm not just saying this. I'm so tired. I just typed in Kentucky Dam in my contacts. All right, 37 minutes. And by the grace of God, this is where stuff kind of started to turn around, because the first thing I saw when I got down to the water was a couple of guys bow fishing off the rocks, and one of them pulling in this, to me, huge paddlefish. Is this a big one for the area?
No, that's really small.
It's really small? He said it was small, but I was used to the clouds of minnows that had been haunting my nightmares all night long. I was out here all day yesterday. I didn't even see one.
Really?
It was bad.
I've seen 3 so far.
3? Okay. How long you been out here?
1.5.
Oh, okay. That's a good sign. Well, I don't want to step on your toes. Is there anywhere remotely near here that you'd be fine with me posting up? You don't mind? So, with that encouragement, I grabbed the slingbow and I got to waiting. We were chatting for not even 10 minutes before he shoots again, pulls in this really nice grass carp. So they do exist. And that's when I realized I could not see at all what he was even shooting at. Starting to think my glasses might be fake polarized because I can't even see what you're shooting at.
I try to point one out.
Appreciate it. But he could tell that I was kind of struggling, so he started pointing them out for me. Then I started seeing them at least. It's when I just kind of realized that there's just levels to this. It was a bit naive for me to expect that I'd just like walk up and start shooting fish for sure. But eventually the topic ended up kind of turning over to what I was shooting, the Hybrid Hunter.
I was going to ask you, what's the weight on that thing?
52.
I was going to buy one of them a long time ago and never did.
Well, I actually made this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. See all the welding. It's
That's bad.
Thank you. Yeah, I drove all the way here to test it out.
Oh, so this is your first time using it?
Yep. I mean, I've been shooting targets with it, but
Yeah.
I got a YouTube series on it and everything.
Really?
Yeah. That's what I do for work.
Oh, okay. You gonna be down here all weekend?
I was just gonna head back whenever I got a good enough fish. I'm just trying to get the footage of it and head back home, to be honest. My son is just taking his first steps and I'm out here not even shooting at nothing. You said you were looking at a slingbow?
Yeah, I thought about getting one. I was watching a guy on YouTube.
Sam Woods or something? Yeah. I took a lot of inspiration from him.
It's coming right there.
Bro, I cannot see.
Oh, right over.
Ugh. You do have to aim low, huh? How low? Would you say 5 inches or?
I say about a foot.
Wow.
And if you think you're that low, go ahead and drop it a little bit more.
No way. Okay, so I'm shooting way over then. Finally, I saw one.
That's pretty awesome.
Thank you. Do you want to give it a shot? I'll hold it.
I feel like Batman or something. If I shoot something with this, don't be mad at me.
No, I won't. I'll be happy. I got it rolling. I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. Passing it off to someone who knows what they're doing.
That's what I was about to ask you. What do you keep selling?
Especially as I'm first getting into it, you kind of got to sell them for more than you wish you had to, because once you're selling a lot of them, then you can lower the price. Like the perfected finished version, I'd probably have to do like $350 or $400 or something like that.
Well, I'm gonna get your number.
Okay, I appreciate it. Things started to kind of converge. I was starting to see fish, but it was becoming more and more clear that seeing fish and shooting them are two completely different things. You know, it could be some time before I have enough skill to actually hit a fish and cap off the video. More time than I actually have to be there. So it was time I made Gary an offer he couldn't refuse. You know what? If you get a fish on camera, once I finish it, I'll send you one for free. Sound good?
Now I wasn't going to bring my boat down here, so you could get that on the boat.
I was about to ask. I was like, I'll pay your gas if you take me out on the boat.
All I gotta do is put my boat motor on.
Ah.
I'm on that stuff.
Yeah. Once you get the hang of it, it's very intuitive. How's it shooting? Is it fun? Good.
Way different though.
Oh yeah. Absolutely no let off, nothing. You really have to be snappy about it. You'll start shaking if you hold it out too long.
You'd be here tomorrow, I go put my trailer motor on and go shoot.
All right, I might have to.
That would be so
It would definitely make the video better, because I've just been choking down camp food and not shooting anything. There you go. Oh baby, let's go. There you go. Where's my club? Oh yeah. Thank you, Lord. Smoked. Oh God, thank you. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate you so much.
So cool, dude.
You got one as soon as I make them. It's yours.
This thing works.
It worked.
It works.
So obviously I'm so stinking happy to just have footage of the V2 working with the bow fishing reel under real life conditions. But then they offered to show me over to this different dam, Barkley Dam. It's just like another dam, like 11 minutes away. And while I do have the footage of the Slingbow working, just, you know, knowing me, I wouldn't feel totally complete going home with someone else's fish, you know? I couldn't pass up the opportunity to get my own. Alrighty, Wellas. Gary and Nate just set me up for success. Pointed me towards Barkley Dam. It's visually similar, but I can actually see some fish jumping up. They say it's silver carp. They had to head out, but just really cool, guys. Kentucky's awesome. If you guys have never been to Kentucky, check it out. It's actually kind of funny how well this works as a selfie stick. The frame is like a grip almost. It's like a perfect selfie stick. They also tell me there's gar down here. Yuck. Ay. Barkley Dam, more like Stinky Dam. It's really stinky. All right, let's get it going. And the dead ones are bigger than I could ask for. Ooh, there we go. I've been here for about 5 seconds and I already seen one. Really big one. Boy, is this thing shooting smooth too. You know what's crazy? I knew I was supposed to shoot low. Gary told me I'm supposed to be shooting like a foot below him. That's insane. That refraction's no joke, I guess. Okay. Here we go, buddy. Oh my goodness, you see all these? Shooting fish in a barrel and I can't hit the barrel. They're big and they're angry, but I'm bigger. But I'm not angry. It's actually kind of nuts that I can't hit these things. They're just stacked on top of each other. I think I just got one. Oh, buddy, I got one. Oof. Ah, lost him. I hope he didn't take the arrowhead. Ooh, he almost took the arrowhead. Big, tough guy. It's so crazy how they're everywhere and then you shoot and you don't hit one. I feel like I'd have better luck with a pointy stick. There's no shortage of them. I'm just bad. It's crazy how bad I am. Yep, I got one. Whoa! Yep, I got him. I got him good. I feel like this is much harder than it needs to be. Should have brought gloves. All right. He might have exhausted or he just flat out died. Ooh, there we go, buddy. Oh, baby. Whew. Let's get you home. Ooh. Alrighty. Wow, wow, wow. That was a battle. Get out of the way, flies. Wowee wee wah. Most of you guys wouldn't even keep this fish. This is literally the first proof of concept that I have for the Hybrid Hunter as a fishing bow. Actually, no. Second, of course. Thanks, Gary. But the fact that I got it tells me a beginner can do it. That feels good. I got 2 nice big carp. I'm going home, buddy. Ooh. Babe, I'm coming home. So from there, I just had to head back to camp, pack up the site. In the heat of noon, by the way, and make the 7-hour drive back home. And you better believe I just knocked the heck out when I got home. Zero chance I was gonna be trying to figure out how to fillet a carp right before bed. Like, that's next day activities for sure. And sure enough, the next day I did the most amateur of amateur cleanings on those fish.
Wow,
Ooh, look at that white meat.
That is.
Ooh.
That looks so good, babe.
I soaked the fillets in milk, water, and Lori's seasoned salt. Not for long, a few hours, maybe 2.5 hours. I rinsed it off and I grilled it in a fish basket on a bed of lemon with black pepper and paprika. I basted it with salted butter while it was grilling. And guys, the results were, quite frankly, life-changing.
It doesn't taste fishy at all. It's a beautiful white fish. If you want to stock your freezer with this, I'm very happy about that.
Jeez, just look at that.
It's
It
so
was like high quality white fish. Now it is a bony fish for sure, but the bones come out like absolutely nothing if you cook it right. And the juiciness and the flavor of it way more than makes up for the effort.
Eat it. Eat it. So good.
I don't even like fish and that's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's crazy good. If I went out on a limb and I ordered fish at a fancy restaurant and I got that, I would think that I like fish after that. I would think my palate changed or something. Like, I'm not gonna press anybody on this, but by this point, I'm like maybe 1,000% convinced that if you refer to carp as a trash fish because you've never been able to get it to taste good, you might just be a trash cook. I'm sorry, someone had to say it. This was a meal that I would be so happy to share with friends and family. I would not be nervous to offer this up at all. So guys, tremendous success of a video. Huge shout out to God for lining things up in the end. Massive shout out to Nate and Gary for pointing me in the right direction, setting me up for success. Literally couldn't have done it without you guys. And of course, massive shout out to Fishing Clash for making this whole thing possible. Remember guys, when you download the game, use my code ZNA and you're gonna get that epic gift. $20 value for free. Just saying, that's pretty good. Lastly, thank you very much you for sticking around for not the normal kind of video that I do on the channel here, but I truly hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.